Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello to you and welcome back to the channel where today you join me to check out one of the most epic secret underground garages that you will ever see. I'm visiting Phil Trigiani in Toronto, Canada, and you'll get the theme from the prancing horse right behind me. Now, slightly ironically, we've driven here today in the McLaren 675 LT with Kevin, who's helping me get around Toronto during my visit. But wait until you see some of the incredibly special cars parked away in this collection. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I love to visit car collections, and I've been lucky enough to go to some of the best garages around the world, in the likes of Los Angeles, London, Dubai, Tokyo, you name it, sometimes to see the quantity of cars, sometimes the rarity and how special and bespoke they are, and sometimes the way in which they are presented. Now, Phil is Italian, hence the passion for Ferrari, and literally beneath us, there is an F50 and two F40s. We're going to head inside and take a look at those, as well as the other cars that are around. And I think to get things started, slightly controversially, as I said, we have come here today in Kevin's McLaren 675 LT Spider in the Napier Green. He has effectively been my Uber driver, and we've been heading around in this car, so another video of that is on the channel. But let's head on in, past first the military Humvee. That is something that we would not see back at home, a bit different from some of the cars we're going to head down and check out in a moment. But come in here, just to get things started, F-Type, V6 all-wheel drive, S convertible, Gucci edition Fiat 500, the Rolls-Royce Phantom drop head, but down beneath there is where things get exciting. We'll be heading down there in a second, but here we've got a Polaris. Don't really get these in the UK. Polaris Slingshot, a three-wheeler, small little engine, probably a lot of fun to drive. This is very elegant, beautiful car, especially in the dark blue with the light-coloured interior, a colour scheme that I think, quite a big fan of, as you know from my other videos. There is also a Cobra up there, and look at the number plate. Sweet. That's another theme of the garage that we'll see while we're heading around. But look at the way even upstairs is presented, with the wall painted like an Italian scene. I feel like I'm in Venice right now. But let's head and explore what's happening down here, kind of underneath the driveway, for which we're going to go round the other side. Here we go then. Welcome to a lovely, lovely garage with some very special cars for us to explore. So we've got the two Ferrari F40s, the Ferrari F50, which I think you probably know is my favourite car in the world, my dream car. But take a look at this room. Of course, there is a demon in the far corner, which is a wild, raging animal in its own right. But the way the walls are painted, and then the line of Ferraris that we have here to go over in more detail in a moment, and even the 348 at the end is a special edition that I hadn't actually seen before. But what I really like about this are the goodies tucked away in there, the kind of hangout areas, but also check out this office. Phil's office is Ferrari themed to the max, and inside here some really nice bits of memorabilia. But you could sit there at the desk, which I need to show you, taking a look over this lineup of Ferraris. So let's start and take a look around the cars. I'm sure you're very familiar with the F50 and with the F40s, but there are basically three reasons why this is my favorite car. Number one, the Formula One derived naturally aspirated V12. Number two, the fact it's convertible, seen here with the roof removed, so you can have a temporary soft top, or with a couple of hours of work, you can actually remove the roll hoop section and install a hard top. And number three, that gated manual shifter down there, the 6-speed manual gearbox. And when I drove one of these for the first time, Greg B's car, I just fell in love with it. It was my poster car when I was young. And come in close on this, check out the paintwork and the way you can see the weave of the carbon fiber beneath it. It's really, really cool, and I've always thought they look awesome. But let's continue down to the two F40s. Now, these two cars are actually quite different. They've both come over from Tokyo. This one is, of course, launch specification, normal red car. This one, though, has been modified. So it was originally painted black out in Japan for the original customer who wanted it to be different. All Ferraris were basically red from factory. It had a number of other changes, so the wheels, suspension setup, seat change. It's basically a little bit modified away from standard, but Phil does drive all of these. They've all been out together. He actually took all three together for a drive not all that long ago, which you can find on his Instagram page, which is really quite a cool thing to have done. And then at the end, This car is a Ferrari 348 Speciale, an original Speciale. So you're probably more familiar with the 458 Speciale, but this, I guess, was the first time they probably used that name. And you can see the plaque there in the center, the Speciale TS. It's done over 100,000 miles, daily driver car, seen some very proper use. And then we are here, if you look around, with the murals painted on the wall. I love the way the columns go up in towards the roof. And remember, we are under the driveway here. The bike at the back there, I couldn't tell you too much about, but it looks a bit crazy. And this, in the purple, with the yellow accent, I mean, it's over 800 horsepower, this thing. And you can tell, just look at the tires it's wearing. Basically, a drag machine. A bit of a burnout machine while it's at it as well. So, really quite cool. And then this is, of course, underneath the Gucci Fiat 500 that's right above us. Italian themes everywhere you look. Race suits. Phil races in the Ferrari Challenge. I think he's got a 458 and a 488 Challenge car, so that's pretty special as well. Just exploring around. I love these chairs. This is something I need to look out for in my future man cave when the time comes. But let's go into the office. Now, you can't really get more Ferrari themed than this. The desk is shaped in the form of the local racetrack. We've got prancing horses everywhere. The shelving and cupboards are all Ferrari themed. Trophies from racing in the Challenge. All of the, I've got lots of those lanyards from events I've been to. Model cars, replicas, look at those high heels. That's actually really quite funny. Crystal, high-heeled Ferrari shoes. For the ladies, of course. Then we've got some more models. Just fun bits and pieces. Oh, we've got some Lamborghinis down here, very cheeky, the Lego models. This is the kind of thing I love, though. It's absolutely dreamy. The chair, look at this. Suspension there, brake disc down at the bottom. That's a really cool chair. I like that a lot. Ferrari Club of America. This is the kind of thing that's just pretty dreamy for me. The Lego Ferrari F40, and then these chairs with, by the way, Phil's name in them. Really, really nice. Oh, the coffee table as well with the wheel in the middle. I really like this. Very, very cool office with that view. Could it get any better? Could it get any better? This is really, really nice. Inspiration, the nice lighting. This is always important in a garage to obviously show the cars well, and then you get all the reflections off them. But this is just the start. I like this too. Oh, that, by the way, this is the roof box for the F50. It stores the hardtop roof inside that, but because it takes a few hours to actually convert it, Phil basically keeps it open and drives the car on better weather days or not too fast with the soft top on. Anyway, let's come this side. Right, so in here, that's nice. As we come in through, engine start, take a look at this. What a hangout area. A Ferrari pool table, the Ferrari logo in the center. But I'm actually going to come and show you the restroom. The Ferrari themed toilet. Yep, I'm filming a toilet on my video, but bang on theme with Autostrada magazine. That's actually really nicely done across the wall. I like that a lot. This is just, I don't know, it's just cool, right? This is normal, nicely done, not over the top, garage next door, and I love it that I'm just taking in this view in front of me. What a special view. And actually, I want to show you the number plates on the rear of the cars. Sweet F50 and sweet F40. Works out very, very, very nicely. Just stunning. I am just going to jump into this and start it up. The Dodge Demon with 840 horsepower. So you have a special key to turn it up from 800 horsepower to 840. And the big thing about this, when it launched, it can do a quarter mile in under 10 seconds, 9.97 seconds. And I'm led to believe it's going to sound pretty ridiculously loud. So let's take a seat in here. And by the way, it was an option to actually even have a passenger seat or rear seats. The passenger seat by standard isn't there to make it lighter. So, are you guys ready for this? We've got the start button here. I'm going to point the camera around to the back. And let's hear some rumbles. That is the sound of deep, grumbly American muscle. This is completely different to the Ferraris that are out in front of us. Ah yes, the red key is in use. Woohoo! Check out that view in front of me. Okay then. Can you imagine driving this? Pure craziness. So let's just quieten things down for a moment. But yeah, what a beast. What an absolute beast. I've popped back upstairs away from the noise of the demon. Just take a look at this Humvee though while we're here, because this is literally one of the kind of military Humvees that would be parachuted down from the air, dropped on the ground, and then the military personnel would drive. But have a look at the inside of it. Completely raw, stripped out, US Army spec, literally US Army kind of written right there. What a hilarious thing. So now I've got the challenge of closing the door. There we go. And it's shut back up. So today has been awesome, visiting Phil, visiting Mr. Trigg, and taking a look at this awesome secret garage. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly have. Some inspiration for my future man cave when the time comes as well. But that's it for this time. Thanks again for watching. Instagram link down below, don't forget, and I will see you guys again very soon. Cheers.